All right, hello and welcome back to the Medicare ABCs with Andrew Gallagher from Heritage Insurance Group. So day 5, we're talking about the letter E, which is all about enrollment penalties. So with Medicare, there are 2 spaces where you might end up having to pay a penalty for not getting enrolled on time. The first one, which is the big one, is your Part B. So with Part B, you need to enroll within the first year of eligibility, or you'll wind up paying a 10% penalty for every single year, every 12-month period that you could have been enrolled in Medicare but weren't. There are a few exceptions if you were on a creditable alternative coverage. That's something like employer plan, if you've got coverage through your retirement, those kind of things where it's as good as Medicare's coverage is, then they'll waive the fee because you're insured. But if you don't have what they call creditable coverage, some people call it credible, then you may wind up paying a late enrollment penalty for the rest of your life. And that's something you really need to understand, is that the late enrollment penalty for Medicare, it's 10% per year that you could have been enrolled but didn't, and it's 10% added every month to your premium for the rest of your life. So if you wait 3 years, you're paying an additional 30% monthly forever. It's important that you get enrolled on time. And you can hit up any insurance agent out there and they can help you get that done. Make sure that you're not winding up paying any penalties. One thing to be mindful of, ACA coverage, they call it Obamacare, Affordable Care Act, that coverage is not considered creditable. So if you're currently on an ACA plan and you're getting into Medicare eligibility, it's really important you talk to an agent and get yourself enrolled in Medicare, something that's going to cost you less, save you the money that you need, and let you see the doctors that you want to see. The other piece to late enrollment penalties is Medicare Part D. It works almost the same. After 63 days of Medicare eligibility, if you don't have drug coverage, then you'll receive a 1% penalty for every month that you could have been enrolled in Medicare Part D but didn't. Of course, if you've got creditable coverage from an employer or retirement plan, you're exempt just the same. But what you need to be mindful of is with Medicare Part D, you've got to have drug coverage. A lot of people will think, well, I don't take any drugs, so I'll just wait until I get them prescribed. And that's fine, except if you wait 3 years, once you enroll in Medicare Part D, you're going to be paying a 36% penalty for the rest of your life. So instead of waiting to get enrolled, get with an agent. They can find you a plan that costs you less than $1 a month, and that way you're just avoiding the penalty. Maybe you pay a little bit more now, like $5, $6, $7 a year, but you won't have to pay 10, 20, 30% additional premium for the rest of your life. That's it for today. And late enrollment penalties and how to avoid them. Just get yourself enrolled and you won't have to worry. Of course, if you've got any questions, you can find me on heritagestrong.com or just call the number down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow where we talk about Medicare Supplement Plan F. Take care, guys.